Starting, running and growing a business is extremely hard, and it's no wonder that so many businesses fail. But that doesn't have to be you. In this video, we're going to look at why businesses fail so that you don't become one of these failed business statistics. Now, before we get started, I want to make it very clear that failing is often part of the process. There are thousands of business owners who credit some of their biggest lessons due to failure. So James Dyson took 15 years to develop a bagless vacuum cleaner that worked. He developed over 5,000 prototypes before he got it right. 5,126 to be precise. Failing in his experience was part of the journey. He failed lots of times before he actually got it right, and now Dyson is one of the biggest vacuum manufacturers in the world. J.K. Rowling, the author of all the Harry Potter books, had many failures before she became a success. While writing her book, she sadly lost her mother, then she got divorced, and then she had to raise a newborn child all by herself. With all of these struggles, she still went on to eventually succeed. She went to 12 different publishers and they all rejected her. All of them. This was part of her failure. Can you imagine being rejected 12 times and wondering, is my book any good? But she didn't quit. She later secured a deal with Bloomsburg Publishing and then went on to have 11 novels and 10 movies, and she actually became the first billionaire author. So why do businesses fail? Let me give you 5 reasons. 5. The first reason businesses fail is because people give up. People don't stick it out. People don't push through with their plans and their business ideas. Of course, there are some businesses that are destined to fail, but there are also many that fail simply because they gave up. When I was younger, I had a failed window cleaning business. The first time I went out to clean windows, I made all of my money back from the equipment that I bought. I even made a bit of profit. I was gassed. I was pumped. The next time I went out, nobody wanted their windows cleaned. I was deflated. I was disheartened. I went home and sulked. I never cleaned a window again. I quit, I gave up, and I failed. And that was simply because I wasn't able to get through those tough times. I let one bad day define my business. Now, there are lots of window cleaning businesses that are successful, but I just wasn't willing to put in the work. And I quit, which made that business idea fail. And I guess we'll never know if this business would have been a success or not. The second reason businesses fail is because of lack of knowledge. Some people start businesses in industries they don't understand or don't have experience in. And that's okay sometimes, but if they don't learn fast enough, then it's more likely to fail. Businesses that don't do the relevant market research and find out their clients' and customers' wants and needs are more likely to fail. Market research helps businesses understand what their clients and customers are looking for. And if businesses don't understand this through a lack of knowledge, they are more likely to fail. Lack of knowledge within a business can apply to so many areas. So it's really important that we're continuing to learn, continuing to grow, and continuing to get useful knowledge. The third reason businesses fail is because of lack of finance and poor financial planning. When it comes to running a business, there are lots of costs that come with it. Some of these costs are one-off costs or costs depending on client purchases, such as stock, which can often be bought based on client demand. Or there are other costs that are continuous and ongoing. Things like rent, website costs, electricity costs, things like that. And these are costs regardless of whether your business is making money or not. Businesses that don't manage their finances properly are way more likely to fail. Who knows about Toys R Us? Toys R Us was one of the most recognizable toy stores in the UK. They went into administration after racking up £15 million worth of taxes. Someone clearly wasn't managing their finances properly, and this led them to fail. The fourth reason businesses fail is because of incompetence. Businesses that aren't competent are destined to fail. And quite frankly, if you're not being competent within your business, I don't think you deserve to succeed. If your business isn't competent in the product or service it provides, it's going to be extremely hard to attract and maintain clients. For example, if you're a taxi company that's always late, how do you expect to maintain those clients? If you're a delivery company and you're always breaking the items that you're delivering, this is not showing competence. If you're a t-shirt company that continuously provides shoddy t-shirts, this is also also not showing competence. These are all examples of being incompetent. Hermes Delivery Company have been labeled as incompetent and have faced backlash due to all of their incompetencies. They've had to rebrand to the name Evri to save face. But if they continue to be incompetent, I'm sure it won't be long before they're out of business. Now, if you made it this far into the video, do me a favor and just press the like button and support the team. The fifth reason businesses fail is simply being reliant only on family or friends or a small number of clients. Of course, we want our family and friends to support our business, but if these are the only clients and customers we have, then we don't have a business. We can't solely rely on them. When running and growing a business, it's important to gain revenue from as many different revenue streams and clients and customers as possible. If we're only relying on a small pool of clients and customers, if they stop buying from us, we're screwed. And that means we're more likely to fail. When I branched out into the corporate side of my business, I was delivering on-site massage to a corporate client. I had one client paying me that corporate money every single month. I was gassed. But this was just one client. I was going there every month, earning a good amount of income. But this client hit some financial difficulties, which then meant they cut me off. My income stopped. And that client later went bust. But I was solely relying on this client for my corporate income stream. And when it stopped, I was no longer earning money from my corporate services. Thankfully, I had other revenue streams within my business, which kept me alive, but my corporate side was non-existent at this moment in time, and that was because I was solely relying on one client. So it's important our businesses aren't reliant on a small number of clients or customers to keep us going. We need as many different clients and customers as possible to ensure we have enough income streams and enough customers to support our business. If you want to see a day in the life of an entrepreneur, my life in particular, click here. If you want to know how to decide what business idea to start, click here. Or why not watch the video YouTube suggests is best for you? Click here for that one. And remember, subscribe and support the team. Peace and love.